did. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. My name's Joey, and on episode 111, we're talking Orphan. Orphan is a 2009 horror thriller directed by Jaume Collet Serra and screenplay by David Leslie Johnson with a story by Alex Mace. Cinematography, you guys could talk, by the way. Even though they can't hear you, you could talk all you want. I got this. I'm in the zone. Cinematography by Jeff Cutter. Edited by Timothy Alverson. Music by John Ottman. Production companies are Dark Castle Entertainment, Appian Way Production Studio, Babelberg Motion Pictures, and Beyblade Motion Pictures, and Studio Canal. Yep. Studio Canal. Distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures internationally. And Kinowelt Filmverleih in Germany, with a release date of July 21st, 2009 at Westwood, July 24th, 2009 in the United States, October 22nd, 2009 in Germany, and December 30th, 2009 in France, and a runtime of 120 minutes. Orphan had a budget of $20 million, and as of August 21st, 2022, has brought in a worldwide box office of about $79 million. Orphan currently holds a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes with 159 reviews and a 63% audience score with 250,000 plus ratings. So we're gonna go here. Oh no, I gotta reset that. All right, so let's talk non-spoilers for Orphan. Anybody?
So how old is the main actress?
In this movie, she's 12.
In this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 12 in this movie.
She's like properly aged in this movie.
She's supposed to be 10. Esther is 10 years old.
Yeah.
No spoilers. So Esther is 10 years old. And she's played by a 12-year-old who the director said that when she auditioned, he decided to cast her even though she's not blonde like the script called for. So the orphan, the titular orphan, is supposed to be like a light blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl. And she read for the role, and they were like, nah, doesn't matter. Fuck the hair, fuck the eyes.
I think the darker hair, darker eyes works better.
She's pretty creepy. I don't know. There's something creepy about a blonde-haired, blue-eyed person just like talking weird to you and like doing creepy shit. You know what I mean?
I feel like you would have gave me too much Children of the Corn vibes though, and like this feels like its own thing.
They all had dark hair. What are you talking about?
No, they have blonde hair and white hair.
No, you're crazy.
I mean, they got like 7 movies.
The main bad guy in the or one of the main bad guys in Children of the Corn had orange fucking hair.
Yeah, that's not dark.
My man was ginger. Yeah, but it ain't blonde either. The newer ones, there's people with blonde hair, but not the original one. I'll post a picture of the original one.
I'm surprised this actress didn't do more because like she did this and then she did like Hunger Games and then I haven't really.
She's done a lot. She worked pretty consistently after Orphan, and then around 2016 she started making a movie every 2 years. So she was like making a movie every year after Orphan, and then when 2016 happened, she like took it to just a movie every 2 years. Because I thought the same thing until I looked at her Wikipedia and I was like, oh, she just acts whenever she feels like it.
She does, yeah. She does one for hers and then one for the studio, man.
And then 6 for hers.
I mean, shit, none of these are for the studio, I feel.
I mean,
yeah.
maybe.
Did people like this when it came out? Do you remember? Do you guys see this? Is this your guys' first time? This is my first time seeing it.
This is the second time I've seen it.
My first time. I've seen this movie like 4 or 5 times.
Oh shit!
But like the darker elements of this story didn't really dawn on me until this watch. Just because, you know, when you're younger and watching these movies, it's like the scary kid being a scary fucking kid thing that is the scariest part, right? But like the
I always
opening
think kids are the scariest, dude.
Oh no, bro! The first 10 minutes of this movie is some of the scariest horror movie shit I've ever seen. That was terrifying, bro.
I really liked what they did with the lights when she screamed. I think that's the best part.
Like of the opening scene.
Yeah, like whenever she would scream, like the light source, it would like drag down. It would like do like it's like a visual effect type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
I think this movie just tried to rely too hard on certain horror elements that it just wasn't working for me.
Every time it doesn't work for you, or this time it doesn't work for you?
I mean, in this movie, it's like I'm not a fan of like jump scares in general in like horror movies.
This first movie is all jump scares, bro. It's
That's-
terrible.
Yeah.
It's without a purpose though. Like my thing is like it's like every like when you the first like hour of the movie, it's like there's like 50.
You're talking about like
like-
the classic slow pan over one shoulder, then to the next shoulder, or classic open the fridge, close the fridge.
The movie I think is creepy enough without them trying to enhance the creepy and try to like force you to feel creeped out.
Right.
Like I think if they would have doubled, like not doubled, well that's the wrong word for it, but they would cut back on it like half of the time. I think
there you go.
Yeah, they need to half it. Like they really did. Because there's points where it's like, oh, I'm feeling it, and then I'm like, and then they're like, oh no, now with the sound, the music, the camera.
There were so many screeches that happened for no reason, and then camera
let's
tilt.
induce it. Like no, you don't need to induce it. Let it come naturally.
Dude, her mirror was so fucking squeaky, dude. I didn't get it.
And then for no
We'll
reason,
put some WD-40 on that shit, dude.
There was no callback to that squeaky mirror either.
There was a lot of it though, where it's like they were just trying so hard to like get you on edge.
And this movie did not have to be 2 hours long.
No, this movie is a half hour too long.
They're actually wild for it being 2 hours, man. I was like, what the fuck?
It feels it. You feel the length of this movie.
And not a good type of feeling the length either.
No.
Because there are just slow parts in this movie where you're like...
This is the definition of it can be too big.
Yeah, for sure, dude. You really can't handle all this girth.
We needed more Vera Farmiga, man.
Oh, I mean, brother. And this is 4 years before she became Lorraine Warren.
And I honestly, I don't know if we like. She's a
we should not objectify her. She is a fantastic actress. She's one of the best.
I didn't have an issue with her acting skills. I just had an issue with the story. Like, and
I mean, it's a late 2000s.
What film is this for her?
This is pretty early in her career. She's looking young as hell in this movie.
Yeah, she's done a lot of films too, like outside even the Conjuring stuff.
This is a 21st movie
for her.
Yeah,
damn, she's a seasoned vet. I mean, her and the Peter Sarsgaard, they were pretty established actors, I guess, when they got this movie.
Yeah, and you know what she did before this one? She did The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Yo, for real?
That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, she's a pretty prolific actor.
Although I don't know who the dad is. We said he's also...
Yeah, Peter Sarsgaard he's acted in a ton of stuff too. I'm surprised you've never seen him.
Their family acts in a shit ton of shit.
No. Those are the Skarsgårds.
Oh.
This is Peter Sarsgaard. So you got it mixed up. But I think the two parents do a good job. I think, I don't think it's spoilers to say that Vera Farmiga's character is battling alcoholism and depression. And I think she handles it, or she
Her
does it very well.
Tough, dude.
She's a baddie in every sense of the word. Go ahead.
I think my favorite character though is the little girl, like
the baby girl.
Yeah, and I'm not huge usually on child actresses,
what
but I think
she didn't have to like she did.
She smiled.
She did the most with what little she got. Like honestly, like because I actually felt in the moments where she was acting where I was like, oh, okay, I find this believable. The little fucking brother, trash.
I mean, yeah, but he's the worst age for that, though. Like, he's just annoying as shit. I mean, I think the dad's character is pretty annoying. Like, I hope we're supposed to hate him by the end of the movie because he sucks. He is trash.
He's just kind of useless.
He's just lantern lighting Vera Farmiga's character the whole time.
Yeah, for real though.
I mean, there's no way for him to have believed the situation without spoiling.
I don't know, man. You're with your
That's your partner. That's your partner.
I would say it's your partner for.
But once you've interacted with an addict, you always have like that distrust.
I mean, I guess, but like she just had become. We could talk about it a little bit more in spoilers. Let's talk about non-spoiler shit and non-spoilers.
This movie hour shorter would have been pretty
and a better script. Decent. This is feeling real first drafty to me. I think they could have changed some stuff. Maybe less half sex scenes. Do a full sex scene. Yeah, either give me it all or give me none of it.
This movie was being horny for no reason.
Dude, horny on main. Horny on main.
Yeah.
Get an alt account for this shit.
And I was just like, why?
Because I don't think it's a spoiler, but the little kids looking at the penthouse magazines. Come on.
Horny for no reason. Those kids, that was the first pair of boobs they've ever seen, and they got it
Like,
caught on
it's
film.
gonna change your life, man.
Page 13, it'll change your life.
But like even like introducing some of these side characters, like which is not a big deal. The friend group is useless to the plot of the story.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of useless elements in this movie. I mean, and you could have cut that shit. Like it could have been, you could have cut it easy.
Maybe it shows that like he's a popular kid. And like, you know, she must be really scary if he's not going to tell nobody, you know, about how crazy this orphan chick is. I don't know. I think it's pretty useless too. Like that's
and
first
also like
shit.
the kids went to the same school or no?
No, I would
deaf
imagine
girl
she goes
not
to
go
a
to
deaf
school.
girl.
Yeah,
she go to deaf school.
Because later on, why would she be in her location when the car thing happens? If
that might be spoilers.
Yeah.
Car thing is spoilers. Now everybody's gonna be looking
10 years ago.
They're gonna be looking at cars. Yeah, 10 years. We're giving it 10 minutes though. We're gonna give somebody peace of mind in 10 minutes. No spoilers.
That's the girls in the car a lot, actually.
She do be in that car. You know what? Girls be driving, bro.
Girls be driving. Girls be driving.
But yeah, I mean, I think it suffers as a horror movie because of the jump scares or the overuse of an attempted jump scare, because the actual scary shit that's happening, when you think about it, is pretty frightening. You're like, oh,
pretty
shit.
fucked up.
The mood they set up, besides like when it was just naturally the acting and the atmosphere of it, it's scary. You feel it. When they try to like make you feel something is when it's like, no, like, bro.
All right. So at the end of our 10-minute spoiler-free discussion, do you guys think that people should go to Paramount Plus, start a free trial, and watch the first Orphan movie? Anybody can answer.
Actually, why not?
I think if you're gonna watch both of them, sure. If you're only gonna watch this one, no.
I think if you don't already have Paramount Plus or know someone with this movie, don't bother. Whatever. There's better horror movies.
Why'd you watch it 5 times, dude? Shit.
Because you're young and you're dumb and you watch whatever's on. Dude, when
you're horny on me and I get it, dude.
When you're scrolling through TNT and this is the only horny thing on cable, you're going to sit and watch it. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for the spoiler-free discussion on Orphan. If you would like to hear our spoiler-filled thoughts on Orphan, go ahead and click the button in the top right-hand corner, and it should take you to the spoiler full discussion. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.